Good morning to all. In the last class, we have seen about complex tissues. Did you all remember that what is complex tissues? Yes, tissues made up of two or more different kinds of cells that work together at the same time. That is called as the complex tissues. Okay. In plants, xylem and phloem together form. In plants, xylem and phloem together form. That is called as the complex tissues. Now, let's see about xylem. What is xylem? Xylem is a plant tissues. Xylem is a plant tissues. It is made up of dead cells. This is xylem. Xylem is made up of what kind of cells? Dead cells. Okay. The cells are elongated and xylem is present from the tip of the plant to tip of the root. Xylem, where it is present? Tip of the plant to tip of the root. What is the cells of xylem? It is elongated in structure. It is elongated in structure. Okay. And then the structure of xylem is tube form. Structure of xylem is tube-like structure. How it's present? Tube-like. This is xylem. The xylem is present tube-like structure. Where it is present? Tip of the plant to tip of the root. Okay. See the picture. The xylem. How it's present? How it's present? It's like a tube. Yes or no? It's like a tube. Okay. In the xylem, outer layer is called cell wall. This is xylem, no? The outer layer is called cell wall. See the picture? The outer layer is called cell wall. And the cell wall is thick. The cell wall, how it is present? Thick. It is in thick. The thick form of cell wall is called lignin. The thick form of cell wall is called lignin. See, the outer layer is called cell wall. The cell wall, how it is present? Thick, like a thick-like structure. That is called as the lignin. The outer cell wall is called as the lignin. You understand? Okay. In the cell wall, pits are present. See the picture? This is cell wall. In the cell wall, some pits are present. Outer cell wall is called lignin. Thick cell wall is called lignin. In the cell wall, pits are present. See? Okay, this is a pits. The cell wall, some pits are present. Okay. And the small holes are called pits. See, the small holes are called pits. Pits are present all over the cell wall. The pits, where is it present? All over the cell wall. In the cell wall, protoplasm is absent. Sorry, in the cell, protoplasm is absent. In our body cell, protoplasm is present. But in xylem cell, here protoplasm is absent. Instead of protoplasm, here large cavities are present. In our body cell, protoplasm is present, but here xylem cell, protoplasm is absent. Instead of protoplasm, here large cavities are present. Here large cavities are present. Okay. And then xylem main elements of xylem is tracheids and vessel. See, tracheids. This is a tracheids and this is the vessels. Tracheids and vessels, where it is present in the xylem. Okay, what is the use of tracheids and vessels? Yes, it is they transport the water. It is the main elements of xylem. Without these elements, the xylem cannot do their function. What is the main element of xylem? Tracheids and vessels. Tracheids and vessels. Without these elements, the xylem cannot do their function. Okay. Tracheids have a tapering wall. This is tracheids, no? How it's present? Like a tapering form. Tracheids are present tapering end walls. Okay, tapering end walls. Okay, see the picture. This is tracheid. The end walls are present like a tap. The end walls, how it's present? Present like a, this is end walls. The end walls are present like a tap. In the vessels, see, this is vessel. In the vessels, end walls are breakdown. See here, some broken is there, no? Sorry, some broken is there, no? Okay. In the vessels, see, the end walls are the end of the wall. Yes or no? It's the end of the wall. The end walls are broken down. Yes. Here, any break is there? No. In tracheids, there is no break. Yes. In the vessels, the end walls, this is the end wall. Yes. The end walls are broken down. Okay. See the picture? See clearly, see. Okay. This is, what is this? This is vessel. The end of the cell. This is the end of the cell wall. The outer layer is called cell wall. It's the end point of the cell wall. The end of the cell wall is broke. Yes. The end of the cell wall is broke. And tracheids end wall is tapering form. This is tracheids, no. The end wall of tracheids is tapering form. See. See the picture. See, end wall is how it's present. In tracheids, end wall is how it's present. Tapering form. This is a tapering form. Okay. Tracheids end wall is tapering form. But vessels end wall. See, vessels end walls are broken down. Vessels end walls, how it's present? Broken down. Did you know these difference between xylem and vessels? Xylem, see again. Tracheids and then vessels. Okay. In the tracheids, there is no segment. Any segment is there? There is no segment in the cell wall. In the tracheids, there is no segment in the cell wall. But in the vessels, see, this is the vessels, no. In the vessels, there is segment. The segments are present in the cell wall. Okay, the segment is present in the vessels. But the tracheids, there is no vessel. Sorry, there is no segment. Any segment is there? No, there is no segment in the tracheids, the cell wall. Okay, these segments, what is the uses of this segment? See, the segment is present, the vessel. Okay, what is the uses of this segment? The segments are used to connect tracheids and vessels. See, this is a segment. What is the uses of the segment? The segments are used to connect tracheids. The vessels are joined with tracheids. Yes or no? Okay. The segments are used to connect tracheids and vessels. Tracheids and vessels. See the picture. Okay. For example, see, I took two pipes. I took two pipes. How can I join these two pipes? How can I join these two pipes? Without, see, without the end, this is the end. Is end of the pipe? No, this is the end of the pipe. Without the end, we cannot join. Without the end, we cannot join these pipes. Yes or no? This is the end point. Yes or no? This is the end point. Without this end point, we cannot join this. We cannot join these pipes. Okay, like that, the broken down of vessels. See, the broken down of vessels. The broken down vessels end walls are, see, the end walls are joined with tracheids. The end walls are joined with tracheids. The forming of the end to end. The forming of end to end present like a long tube. Present, how it is present? Present like a long tube. What is the main elements of xylem? What is the main elements of xylem? Vessels and tracheids. Vessels and tracheids. These are main elements of xylem. Without these elements, xylem cannot do their function or do their works. Okay, the main elements of xylem is tracheids and then vessels. The functions of xylem is to transport water and dissolved minerals. The water and minerals, where it is present? The soil. As what is the use of xylem? The transport water and minerals from the roots to all over the leaves. From the roots to all over the plants. To transport the water and dissolved minerals only one direction. They transport the water and minerals from the roots to all over the plants. How it transport? Transport only one direction. Transport only one direction. Okay. The thick wall of the xylem is, see, the outer layer of the xylem, that is thick wall of the xylem is helps to give mechanical support. What is the use of thick wall of xylem? It gives mechanical support for whom? Plant. Okay, you understand, students? Students, today you have learned about xylem and their functions. I hope you have understand this topic. Thank you.